Hello, this is Surbhi and welcome to my channel Easy Learning with Surbhi. Before I start my video, I have a question for you. If you want to converse with someone, if you want to speak in English, what is the first thing that you need? 1. Grammar, fluency, vocabulary. Well, I'm sure you know the answer. Vocabulary, words, phrases, idioms, enough words to express yourself. In my today's video, you're going to learn that from where to find these words and how to learn it, how to understand it. So, before I explain all this in my coming video, I want to ask you something. Have you downloaded dictionary in your phone? Or you have dictionary already? If you have it, that's great. But if you don't have it, you really need it, because my first point badly needs dictionary. The first point is reading. Reading is something which is really useful. If you build this habit, if you build a habit to read like for 10 to 20 minutes every day, trust me, you're going to see the change in yourself. Now here, I'm not asking you to read knowledgeable books. See, I believe that if you want to learn something, okay, if you want to do anything or you want to achieve your this goal of speaking, it should be very interesting and entertaining. It shouldn't bore you. So here I say, read whatever book interests you, whatever book keeps you engaged, read that. Be it cartoon books, be it fiction based books, horror books, comedy, and so many more. We have so many options. So you can pick up any of those. You can pick up children's books also. Okay, well, I'm serious about it. You can pick up those also. The best part about children's books is language is very simple and it has so many new words. Since language is simple, you can read that easily. You don't have to look for every word into dictionary. No, but then you will find how to use those words. You will understand many phrases and idioms. So while reading, what happens, you come across many different words, and then if you have your dictionary handy, it means if it is in your phone, you can easily look up for that word in a dictionary, find out find out its meaning. You can write over that word in a book, wherever that word is, on whatever page, write the meaning of the word over that word. Okay, that way your data is right there. You don't have to go somewhere to search, so you don't need to maintain any other diary or a notebook. Here I want to talk about dictionary, one more thing, that with one word, just on the basis of one word, you can learn so many. How? For example, you search the word build, 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 and you see build has so many synonyms, so many antonyms, and everything you can easily find in your dictionary, in your online dictionary. It's right there. Like if I have given you example of build. So for build, you have many suffixes, many prefixes, many synonyms. Like build means create, strengthen, structure, create, erect, and so many other synonyms in just one word. And antonyms are demolish, destroy, ruin, wreck, and few more. You see, if you just go through one word, you can find so many words related to that just one word. So basically, you can word so many words in one day based on that same word, from that root word. Our root word is build, and from it you can find the nouns also, adverbs also, verbs also. Like from build comes building, builder, buildability, rebuild, and so many. If you just search it now, you will find it. There are so many words. See, with just one word, we have learned so many. But make sure you understand them well. Okay, understand. Don't just learn words, right? Build sentences on it and speak up. That's how you can learn the words. The next way is to use social apps, but for your growth. Social apps, I mean Facebook and Instagram. Well, that's two. I know. I don't know about other apps. I'm sure there are so many, but I am just active on Facebook and Instagram. Well, here, if you want to follow me, I'm there on Facebook and Instagram also. Learning with Surbhi. These are the names of my pages on Facebook and Instagram. Learning with Surbhi. So you can follow me there also if you want to be connected with English language. You can follow me there. So here I say that utilize those apps for your growth, for your progress, for your learning. If you check, then on these apps, Facebook and Instagram, there are so many pages and accounts where there are short stories available. There are many articles, blogs, and quotes. So many quotes. Okay, quotes. Why did I just mention quotes? Because here I have a story with quotes. You know quotes, motivational quotes. If you don't know, you can check that. There are so many. You can Google it also. So what happened, I usually have this habit to send motivational and inspiring quotes to my students, for obvious reasons. Of course, it keeps them motivated, so that's why I send them. So I remember, for the first time when I searched motivational quotes, I typed motivational quotes on Google. I googled it, and I found there were number of quotes which were very simple. Like, from all those quotes, some were very simple, very basic. It had very basic sentences, and some words, it had different sentence pattern, and it had new words. Well, for me, those words were not new, but for my beginners, that words indeed were very new for them. So I remember there was a quote: all your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. Now, this seems a very simple quote, right? But if you read it carefully, for my beginners, words that were helpful, and many of you, these words are helpful for you too, which are courage and pursue. Courage, in Hindi we say sahas, and from courage word comes courageous, encourage. And then there is a new word, pursue. Pursue means to continue to do something. That is pursue. So I usually send these quotes to them, and that way, so they were getting inspired also, and they could able to find new words also in that. So this was very helpful for them. So that is why I mentioned quotes. Okay, if you are fond of reading something inspirational, something motivational, then you read quotes also. Those who are not paper book lovers, I'm talking about those, that this is again one of the ways to improve your vocabulary. And now I'm moving on to short stories. Well, have you heard about micro stories, pocket stories, short stories? If not, then check those out. Well, I read it on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, you can search. There are so many short stories account. You can check that. And if you don't find on Insta or FB, Facebook or any other page, you can Google it too. So this is one of the techniques that I use in my class every time. I make my students read short stories. So when they read, they come across many new words, and not just words. That word can be a preposition also. Okay, like along, across, beneath, beyond, such kind of preposition. And sentence connectors that join two or more sentences, those connectors, phrases, and so much more while reading. So this is something quite interesting, quite entertaining, and it's fun. Like, here I want to give you an example from these stories, very small example. First sentence: wolf, wolf, the boy cried out loud as much as he could. If you read the sentence again, you will find there is a phrase, cry out. It means to shout, okay? But instead of shouting, they have used these words to cry out. Cry becomes past participle, cried, okay? Cried out. So that way, just in one small sentence, you learned cried out. Hmm? Okay, one more example. When he picked up a glass of water to quench his thirst, that glass turned into gold as well. Now, in this sentence, if you see, if you look and if you observe, you also learn a word which is quench. Quench means to satisfy the thirst, and specifically it is used with thirst, to quench his thirst, right? So again, in just one simple sentence, you just learn quench. So reading is one of the bestest ways to improve your vocabulary, to build your vocabulary. Okay, so if not this, okay, if not reading, I'm giving you one more way, which is listening to music. We all are music lovers. I'm sure you are music lovers. But here I'm talking about listening to English music. Go for smooth, soft songs, English songs, soft songs, as it has, as its pace is quite medium. It's like its speed is quite normal. You can understand. Your ears can pick up those words, and keep the lyrics on so that you can read the lyrics. Along with that, you can listen to the music. So what is happening, you are not just picking up the words, you're understanding its pronunciation also. So it's like killing two birds with one stone. Okay, killing two words with one stone. What is this? It's an idiom. Doing one thing and achieving two results. So, listening to music not just makes you understand the word, but also helps you understand the pronunciation. So, it's like killing two birds with one stone. Hey, you just learned a new idiom in my video. Okay, so okay, talking back about the music, here I will say one more thing, that in the initial stage, you can read out the lyrics and you are listening. Later, when you start having a hold on that word, listen. Stop reading the lyrics, just listen to that song. Play that song again and again, maybe while driving or during uh, walking or your workout, anywhere. Play that song again, listen, and sing. Sing along. That way, your tongue will be familiar to this language. You will be able to speak well in your later stage. So, listen to music really, really works. Whatever word you learn every day or every other day, use that word in your speech or while chatting, or you can write down also anything about your feelings, uh, or about any conversation you wish to have with someone. Assume that, write it down, or speak. So these were all about your vocabulary. I hope you liked my video. If you really like it, please press the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I would love to have your feedback about my video. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Ta-da!